Those are handy little guys. I love the art on it.
Yeah. Everybody, it's the program. Here we're on TV once again, once a day, every day. Turn on the machines and we start talking. We're going to be here for an hour.
Yeah. Relaxing and maxing. Chilling and...
Chilling, villain, Zillin.
Yeah, well, or not spilling. There we go, because I've got water here. Yeah.
Hi, we're on TV once again, and here it's Monday.
Oh, I have to sit over here, yeah.
Yeah, dodge the thing, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's better.
Gives us some more space for you.
Yeah, more headroom.
If
For
you
my giant head.
If you've been watching, it's Monday again, and that means Dan is back.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dan, and I'm back. It's Monday.
This is your first day of year 5. We're into year 5 today.
Holy smokes. 5 years. So I need to be telling people that I've been doing the program for 5 years?
Well, 4 years. This is the beginning of the 5th year.
Ah. Oh, I just might say, yeah. Over 4 years. Okay,
Yeah.
that would be more accurate.
Yeah, we've just started the 5th year, so we're into it now.
Yep. Yeah.
How was the week?
Oh, very eventful. Lots of things going on. Did the first karaoke Oli, and it was kind of amazing.
It's back.
Yeah.
I saw it on YouTube.
Yeah, did the music wasn't cut off or anything? We were worried about that with music, right? Because we are playing karaoke songs.
Well, it might take them a while to figure it out, but they might cut it out eventually.
Yeah. 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 We all sang all kinds of stuff, and it was all in HD. And
Also, since it's karaoke, YouTube might not notice unless it's like the actual track from the albums or whatever.
Yeah, and karaoke tracks they have similar chords and notes, but
It's hard to notice for robots, probably.
Yeah, it's probably very, very, the waveform is probably very, very different.
Yeah.
And not recognizable, because that's what the robots do, is they match the waveform.
Yeah.
And if it's not a close match, then nope.
Yeah, so I don't think they're going to find you with the combination of singing and different tracks, so you'll probably be okay, even though maybe technically you're not supposed to be doing that.
Yeah, and Robert streamed it. It streamed live.
Yeah.
And you remember Aviva?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, she was watching it, her and her friends. And she called. She called in, so we took a couple phone calls.
Phone calls on karaoke, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, we got a couple of emails. People were like, "Hey, you're back! Yay! Blah blah blah."
Mm-hmm.
And we had the singers in front of the green screen. So, and I found some. These are really great. It worked out really nice. I went to a website that has free background images. Right, hot and background images for your computer, and they're all like the 16:9 format that we broadcast in now. Well, not broadcast. I mean that we record in. Yeah. Because people don't realize this. TCTV is now all HD. All the field cameras are HD, and all the studio cameras are HD. But when it goes to Comcast to be broadcast out to all the cable subscribers, Comcast dumbs it down to standard definition and drops the stereo and puts it into mono.
And there's some kind of letterboxing or something.
Yeah.
They have to do that kind of thing, too.
Yeah. And so we have to go through we have to stick anything that goes to Comcast has to be converted so that it can be shown in a 3:4 definition.
Not us.
Yeah.
We're native still.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it'll be years and years before they have the HD format go through. And it's pretty sad because, well, My hope is that it costs Comcast money to keep the old conversion of 3x4.
Yeah, well, I think that the part of the reason they're doing it is because they don't want people watching TCTV. Anybody who's watching us here, if you're watching us on TV, that means you're not tuning into commercial Comcast television right now, and we're just as good, maybe better, in my opinion.
Yeah,
so,
we are. No commercials.
No commercials.
And we're real.
And we're here. We're in your community, but they're not getting your money right now. Or they are getting your money. You're paying. You already pay Comcast. Don't you think, viewers? Don't you pay Comcast enough? I know I do.
Yeah, me too.
And so you're paying for this thing where they're sending commercials to you. So you're giving them money and they're giving you commercials at the same time.
Yeah, because the thought when cable first came along, it's like, okay, you pay for cable, and they're making money because you're paying, and then there shouldn't be commercials because we're paying, right? We're paying for the service, but no, they're and it's crazy too because there are 4 channels that are commercials 24/7. And then they have the infomercials on some of the channels where they're half-hour-long commercials.
Yeah.
And it's
there's commercials 24/7 channel?
QVC.
Oh, yeah.
It's all commercials. And there's like 3 others. I don't remember the
QVC, but you can buy that stuff directly. That's not quite the same as to me.
Well, yeah, it's a sort of a commercial because it's it's not a traditional commercial, but it's like someone is showing you a product and requesting that you purchase it at this bargain price. Do it right now. There's a countdown. Hurry, hurry, hurry before while supplies last.
Yeah.
Oh, and look at this thing that goes with it. And if you order today, we'll throw in some free crap for you stuff.
Yeah, that's like a direct call thing.
Yeah, it is. Well, anyway, so the show turned out great. Joe, the guy that directed it, had a good team with him. He had like 5 folks in the control room. Each person had their own designated job, and so one person was running the teleprompter, and
Oh, you did the karaoke over the teleprompter, huh?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, that was great. And we had the teleprompter broadcast the script for the song so people could look directly into the camera and sing. I did.
Wow.
I did.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah, so we're like looking right at the audience, singing to the audience.
Yeah.
It's great. So, and there was a big monitor. All the monitors are gigantinormous in there now compared to what was there. And they're real nice. Yeah, they're real nice.
It's the future.
Yeah, we had 2 robotic cameras, and we set up all 4. And Joe, the guy that taped it or directed it, it was only his second time directing in the control room. And he had directed his own show, and I expressly invited him to come direct the show. He's highly skilled, he's competent, and I said, hey, listen, this will help you with your own show. This will help us with our show. And so it's good for both of us. It gives you more practice. It's something very different, and you can have fun. You can do different things. You can play around a little bit and have fun. The previous director would make fun of people on the show.
Who is that?
Tom.
Waldo?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He would. He's not a very nice guy. Maybe.
Well, he made more fun of me than he would of the others.
Oh, okay.
I was kind of the butt of many jokes. He would put little texty things underneath
what
when
jokes?
I was talking.
Text jokes?
Yeah. Little commentary.
What?
Regarding me, and they weren't like terrible things, but they were like just making fun of me.
What?
I don't remember. It would happen usually once a show.
You remember maybe one?
Yeah, the
one
other
example?
thing, I thought it was...
There's one example, though. You don't remember one example?
One of the ones that annoyed me in particular that I do remember is that someone else was singing, and so me and Robert and a couple other people went into the audience area and we were dancing, and so he wrote something about how silly I looked dancing or something like that.
But
Something
well,
like that. I don't remember exactly.
I mean,
what he said.
it was like Dan looks silly, or like Dan looks like a idiot. You know, what I mean, like I'm trying to gauge the level.
No direct insult.
Yeah,
it's more like it was a comment regarding my dancing style or something like that.
Look how silly this is, or Dan is a fool.
Dancing,
I don't know, like
dancing Dan, something like that. It was just a brief little commentary, and it was not a compliment at all. So, and just stuff like that. And he would take one camera and he'd have one camera person zoom in on the person singing, and so he'd have this close up of their face, of their head, and then he would superimpose that over top of the other camera that was live, and he would put their giant head over their little body, and he would do that.
That's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, and he would do other little effects, but they weren't meant to compliment whoever it was that was singing. It was more of having fun and making fun of the people that were singing,
or maybe less likely to do it. I don't remember any of that stuff. Here's a pen. We're gonna write a number down our hands between 1 and 6. We're playing the dice game here. Maybe we should call Carl and see where he is. I don't remember any of that stuff. I don't even know who was directing when I was doing karaoke early back in the...
Tom, most of the time. Do you want your pen?
No, I can just put it down. Alright, I just never saw him then.
Well, it wasn't a continuous thing. It was something that would happen from time to time.
Oh, whoa. Carl.
Hey, Carl.
Hey, Carl.
You're taping right now?
Yeah, we're on TV. How are you doing?
I was late.
Swell.
I think the viewers were like, "Where's Carl?" You know?
Yeah, we got. Yeah.
How long are you into the program?
Oh, we didn't start until how long we?
Yeah, we're about 12 minutes in.
Yeah, we're about to do the first dice roll, so that would give you a sense where we're at time-wise.
All right. Well, I have my car. I can leave right now.
Oh, you don't have to leave, Carl. Don't stop what you're doing.
Yeah.
We're doing fine. We just wanted to say hi. We're not saying get over here. We're just saying hi.
Yeah. Hey, Carl, are you
my
gonna be?
group is over.
Hey, Carl, are you gonna be free tonight between 6 and 9?
I could tonight.
Yeah. I would. I'm running a judging panel for videos.
Well, maybe are you gonna be here? You're gonna come over to the studio, Carl?
Yeah. Well, the group is over with.
It's not out of your way, right? You're done with that. You're gonna be going home soon anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Well, take your time because you still have like 45 minutes, but don't. I don't want you to be rushing.
Yeah.
Right. No worries.
American. Ah, okay. No, I'm going to hell. Okay. Maybe we'll see you here then. Okay, bye.
Yep.
Wow, I guess he's going to show up.
Okay, I'll talk to him afterwards about
that.
Yeah, I gotta get some stuff and do some stuff. But if I can get this panel done, that would be great.
We got a bunch of voicemails from Mr. Ginsu. We're also, I'm looking at the schedule. It looks like we're talking about miniatures today.
Miniatures.
Miniatures.
Oh, nice.
We're always doing these Dan days on Mondays.
Let's roll the dice.
Oh yeah. Whoa! Ow! I'm okay. I don't know. Maybe not. Something happened. I dropped the laptop. Are we ready for the dice game? Yeah, we can. Okay. It's a 4. I lost. So, I guess let's mess around and say something about miniatures.
Okay. miniatures. I like miniatures. I'm just gonna like the camera.
Yeah.
I'm being squished. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay.
You can move the other camera up or something if you want to.
Yeah, I might do that. Which one is it? That's too low. Is it that one? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll fix that one in a little bit.
You making them?
Yeah. I've always been fast. Oh, there it is. It's working.
Oh yeah, it's working now.
I have always been fascinated with tiny things or super giant things, and mostly tiny things.
You're pretty fascinated with regular sized things too.
Well, yeah, sure, but but I have.
That's all sizes of things.
Well, to give you an example of miniatures, years ago I bought this little toy or set of toys, and it was two little astronauts and a little moon rover and the LEM and the Apollo spaceships, right?
Uh-huh.
And I had these little tiny toys, and I had them. And this one day, I was I had them in a box or whatever. I had them in a little thing. I came across them, and I was like, "Oh, this is interesting." And I don't know where I got the idea or whatever, but I took this little tiny astronaut. He's about 1 centimeter tall, and not much taller than your pinky to the knuckle. It's just this little tiny astronaut. So I stuck him in the carpet in the hallway, and I got down and I took this macro shot, as they're called, a close-up shot of a tiny thing.
Yeah.
It's called a macro, I think. Yeah. Anyway, so the screen on my camera is not real big, and I often can't tell if I'm in or out of focus on it. It looks like it's in focus, and then I pull it up on the computer, right? I take the little SD card out and plug that in the computer, and I look at the shot, and I find myself deleting a lot because if the light level isn't bright enough, the camera keeps the shutter open a little bit longer, and if I am moving at all when I take the shot, then it's out of focus. It's blurry. So, but this was a good shot, and I hadn't noticed this little pine needle that was in the carpet right next to Spaceman Dan, as I called him. And the shot was amazing because the carpet behind him was out of focus and the carpet in front of him was out of focus. And the little dude was standing there, and it had this kind of surreal look. It was like this little guy is on this alien world.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that was really cool. And so I ended up taking this little guy and placing him all over my apartment in different places that I thought would look really cool as a background or as other alternative macro shots. On my shelves and on the bathroom sink and different places in the carpet, in the houseplants I have. I have all kinds of rocks and like crystals, like quartz and amethyst and different kinds of different colored and semi-see-through kinds of stones and rocks, and I'd place that around him. And I have those I forget what they're called. They'll take a large geode and they will slice it into slices, and you get this kind of see-through thing, and they will stick it in an acid dye.
Uh-huh.
It's an acid. It's a mild acid. I'm pretty sure it's an acid. And it has a blue or a purple or an orange dye in it. And this dye will permeate the crystal lattice of these round slices. And they're usually shaped like an egg or a potato, kind of, but they're flat. And I'm sure most people have seen them. They come in all different sizes. They're usually, not much. They rarely come any bigger than the palm of your hand, but they're a colored thing. And so I have a whole bunch of these. And so I laid these down and had the little spaceman.
Okay, it's info time.
Oh.
Can you tell us more about this afterwards? Yeah, Carl and Eric.
Miniature.
Now it's info time.
I'm going to try. here are some answers to some recently asked questions about the program. You are watching it right now. It is Your Daily Hour with me. It's a call-in television talk show, and filmed 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Channel 22 on 11:30 and 2 a.m. The 11:30 show is filmed a week previous to its airing. The 2 a.m. is from the same time of the week last year. Yeah, okay, I did that already. You can watch us on YouTube at dailyhourwithme.youtube. Are we still on the radio? You can call the show and leave a message. We'll call you back probably.
We're on the radio still.
Did I get it all?
No, not really, but that's okay. The colors are freaking out a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm not even touching it.
I don't have it memorized.
The colors are jumping around. I'm not even touching anything.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, so you can call in the show. It's 836-4384. So, yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
Going on there.
Yeah. So where was I? Okay, so anyway, so I have now 70 photos of this little guy. I have probably 30 or 40 more that I haven't processed. And what I did is I put little captions in front of the little spaceman. I call him Spaceman Dan. And they're like little episodes. There's a little story to go with the little guy, wherever he is. And it's usually Spaceman Dan found himself on this alien planet, and he's running away from something, or he's lost or something, or aliens are chasing him because he took an artifact. Or, something. There's a little story that goes with them, and I have about 70 of them or so. So those miniatures. I also build spaceship models, and those are miniatures. As a teenager, I built all the space models I could, whatever came out, like Star Trek in particular. I got a Star Destroyer from Star Wars. I had a model of that. All kinds of aircraft carriers and ships, all kinds of planes, all kinds of stuff. And got to the point where I had all these models, and I would hang them from the ceiling and stuff. And more and more, I wanted other spaceships, right? I wanted the spaceships more than I wanted the ships or the planes. And I had to buy them. I had to purchase them, and they were hard to find, the kind that I would want to ship. I always wanted a Klingon ship.
Mm-hmm.
I eventually got one, but they're expensive. I wasn't wealthy, and so I tried making my own from time to time, and that didn't work out too well.
Oh yeah, why not?
Just not enough of the right materials, lack of skill, lack of time and interest in trying to do it myself, make my own ship.
Mm-hmm.
And, I didn't have a lot of plastics. I had a lot of cardboard type materials and white glue.
Yeah.
Whereas today, my resources and skill level and interest is much improved, I would say. And about 3 or 4 years ago, I was playing the little Spaceman Dan, and I'm like, this dude needs a spaceship. He needs some sort of a spaceship that he can fly around, and then I can put this little spaceship in some of the shots that I take. So I gathered together a bunch of old plastic parts and pieces from a bunch of electronic devices, the plastic housings, some of the components inside them. I took apart a bunch of little mini DV tapes that were no longer viable, right? They've been recorded over too many times. And old disposable razor heads and the little caps that go on them, all kinds of little bits and pieces. And I had this box full of these parts and pieces. And when I started thinking about building this, I just started gathering old stuff that would have been thrown out. And I collected stuff. I asked a few friends, hey, if you're going to throw out stuff like this, that would be really useful. And so I built this little ship, and then I painted it and put little racing stripes on it, and I called it the SR-17, space research or space reconnaissance or something like that. That's SR-17. That's my favorite number. So I built this little ship, and I took a bunch of pictures of it and posted those on my Heart page, and people were like, "Wow, that's pretty cool." And I didn't know what to do with it. I had it setting, it was collecting dust, and so I threw it in a box and mailed it to my sister in Canada.
Yep.
So I gave it to her. And then I had other people, say, "Oh, that was really cool. Are you going to build more?" And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And then I had a friend contact me, and he says, I'm making a movie, and I need spaceships for my movie. Can you build me some spaceships, and I'll pay you some money for your time.
Yeah. Professional.
And I said, okay. So I built him 3 spaceships. Actually 4. The 4th one is a gift. It's a little tiny thing. I had all the parts and pieces. It was really easy to put together. And he didn't ask me to do it. He was talking about, well, there's this one part of this web series where this little spaceship is featured. And I'm like, okay. And if I have time, if I got the parts, and he says, you know that thing there? Because he came over when he'd come to pick up his ships.
I heard jingling.
Oh, yeah, that's Carl. So, anyway, so I built him these ships, and I don't know. Oh, the other mic is right there.
Hi, Carl.
Hey, Carl, how's it
Hey
going?
there.
Got your due? Do you just have those in your car all the time, or do you stop by the store on the way here?
What? No, I actually had it in my car. I was
Have
like,
extras?
what answer would please court most? But
Well, you don't, why you have to think about it? You shouldn't. I'm not trying to interrogate you.
why? What? Who?
Well, Dan's telling us in the middle of the story, though, but...
Sorry.
Don't be sorry.
This is my favorite shirt. Star Trek.
Oh,
Right.
okay, yeah.
I'm a Captain Yo.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I built these ships, and then because the spaceships are highly articulated, there's a lot of little tiny bits and pieces on them. Painting the ship with a paintbrush with acrylic is problematic, partly because the plastic is so smooth, the acrylic paint comes off. It will come off the model, and so I use spray paint, and the spray paint is really stinky. The fumes trouble my respiratory system.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get headaches and
Dizzy?
difficult breathing and a little dizzy.
That's a bad sign.
Yeah, I don't like it. So I have to paint them outside, and there's kind of like a weather window, right? It has to be below 80% humidity and above 50 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'll just take the thing outside, and I'll give it a spray paint, and then so painting them can be not done in the winter, because it is often colder than 50 degrees during the winter, and this is Western Washington, is often raining. So my window for building models is the summer. And Arts Walk is coming up in a week, and so over the past 3 months, I have 4 models. I finished 1, and I'm nearly finished 3. I've been working on 3 all at the same time, because I use this glue, and it takes 24 hours for the glue to cure, not just dry, but cure and be solid. Otherwise, it's still kind of squishy. And if I lay the model down and it pushes some component where the glue is still not quite cured, it will push out of place whatever thing that I've glued, and then it will set, and it'll be wonky. So I've got a. You should pick a number.
You should.
You should pick a
right.
number. Before we tell you
6.
6? Okay.
Well, you gotta get a pen. You gotta get your pen out. You gotta write your number because otherwise you can
Right.
lie. You could lie.
Right there. Okay.
I have a 6 also.
So you want to kind of validate your craft and, take time and whatnot in
Yeah.
order to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, and one of these ships that I'm building is a gift. And I am probably going to give it to this person. Oh,
1
I
and
lost
2.
my
Everybody lost. Everybody lost.
Yeah. At the end of Arts Walk.
And 4, right?
That's not for
4.
another couple of weeks here.
It's the
So.
green one.
Or wait, is that next? That's next weekend for the viewers. So this coming weekend, viewers, if you're watching, go to Arts Walk and check out Carl and Dan's stuff there.
Yeah. Yeah. So I love building these space models, and I've been having an enormous amount of fun doing it. And all of the bits and pieces that I use to build models, I have 2 of those large tote bins full. I think I may have more if I were to put it all into 2 places, but I have all these old shoe boxes that I have large flat squarey things, and then another shoe box with medium-sized flat squarey like things, and then a small another shoe box with small flat squarey things, and then I have another box with large round things, and then another box with medium-sized roundy things, and they're everything from, the roundy things might be lids or caps or the round panel to something else or part of a wheel, all manner of different things. And then I have another box with tiny things, and I'll always refer to these as greeblies.
Hey, what's with that?
Okay, so back in the 70s, the artist Ralph McQuarrie did the paintings and the drawings and the renderings for Star Wars, some for Star Trek, I think for Battlestar Galactica.
Same guy did all that?
Yeah. He was an artist in demand. He did wonderful work. Beautiful work.
I would think it would be different people, but yeah.
Well, there were other artists, but the books I got, I saw his art more than the others. There were other artists, but I forget their names. Ralph McQuarrie just sticks really big because I would just read these books over and over again and look at the art over and over again. Well, anyway, what he would do is he would do a mock-up drawing of like an X-wing or a Y-wing or the different ships, and he would draw the ship, and he would do black ink behind it, and then you'd see the ship, and he would put little notes on the drawing. And these were notes to the model makers that would build the ship. He would get kind of like the general shape of the ship, and he would give that to the director or whatever, Lucas, or whoever Lucas had hired to decide on what the ship would look like. And he would give it, we'll just say Lucas, and Lucas would say, yeah, I like that shape the best. And then he would draw a larger, more detailed ship, like 2 or 3 different variations, and Lucas would say, yeah, I like that one the best. And so he would do an even bigger, more detailed ink and paper rendering of the ship, and he would put the little notes for the model makers, and he would have these little arrows with lines to different areas in the ship that were part of the engine or part of this panel, because you'd have this hull plating and this gap in between, and the gap would have little bitty bits and little fins and grating and piping and blocky things and just little bits and pieces that look like they belong to the engine, or they look like they belong to a scanner, or they look like, they could be part of a weapon system or something like that. And he would have this little arrow, and he'd write greeblies. And usually 2 or 3 different spots, greeblies here, greeblies there. And the idea is that the model makers would make the ship look as intended, as in the drawings, but they could be creative and put in the little fins and pipes and do the greeblies however they liked for the back part of the ship, and they could build it that way. So there was a little bit of creative freedom for the model makers. But unlike me, they had highly precise tooling and materials to work with, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you mentioned the Borg cube is mostly built out of green-leaves.
Greeblies, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, the whole surface is highly detailed and
Oh my
is full
God.
of all these tiny, tiny, tiny little things, all 6 sides.
Yeah. I mean, it's yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna bring all my models to Arts Walk.
Yay.
And I have not painted a painting. I've not finished or completed a painting in all summer long, in like 4 months. The last painting I finished is called When Theta Met Lambda, and they're 2 gynoids. And for those of you unfamiliar with the term gynoid,
Yeah.
andros is male and gynos is female, or gyne, Gyne.
Is this Greek or Roman or
Greek.
what?
Yeah, it's Greek.
So androids.
Yeah, android is a male robot and a gynoid is a female robot. You can say fembot if you want.
Yeah, sounds like vagina.
Yeah, well, it's the base
What?
word.
We got makes you giggle, Carl.
Yeah.
Vagina.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can I suppose you could pronounce it gynoid. That
Yeah,
might sound a little bit more easy because guy is a harder term and jai is a softer term, and it would seem to be a more feminine sound, gynoid. And it sounds more like vagina that we recognize. So if you want to say gynoid, you can. Gynoid's fine. Fembot, female robot, whatever. So I finished that painting, and I have my paintings over at a friend's place. She has a good amount of room in her apartment, and she paints. And oh, you missed. Anyway, so I'll go over there most nights of the week and spend about an hour and just hang out with her, and we'll talk and laugh and paint.
Yeah,
And,
that seems to be my turnaround time too. To be start and done within the week. You know, and I'm pretty blessed to have this projector. You know, it's an
fast.
amazing thing for me.
As a matter of fact, it's too late. I should have called in last Friday for the program because Arts Walk, by the time you watch this episode, Arts Walk has been finished.
No.
No?
No. Art Walks this weekend. This coming weekend.
Yes.
For the
it's
viewers.
Monday.
Right. I
It's
know it's the
Monday, and then we have this weekend, and then the weekend. This coming weekend for the viewers is going to be Arts
Oh,
Walk.
it's still 2 weeks. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
This is the 29th for the viewers.
Yeah.
But it's the 22nd right now.
Oh.
So if you're
okay.
gonna-
I was panicking. Oh no, I got one more week.
Don't be future tripping. There's no sense in doing that.
Future tripping. That's a good.
Thank you, Carl.
You're welcome.
I feel much better. I was
Well,
so
I-
tripping there.
Go to Arts Walk downtown, Olympia.
I always
Okay.
serve a purpose wherever I go.
Yes, a good purpose today. So if you want to see my paintings and my models, my art will be at the Urban Medicinal, not the Urban Onion. People get those confused. And they're kind of like both the Urban Onion and Urban Medicinal are on Legion,
Oh,
which
yeah.
confuses things even
Yeah.
more. Now, the Urban Onion is east of the Starbucks downtown, next to Sylvester Park.
East of
And-
Capitol.
Yeah. And the Urban Medicinal is west, and both are 1 block from away. They're exactly 1 block opposite directions. So if you walk out of the front door of Starbucks, you're facing west. You're facing
It's
the
the
lake.
way the statue, the Sylvester. He's facing west.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you walk out of Starbucks and you're looking towards the lake, and if you walk 1 block and then cross the street, the Urban Medicinal is right on the corner.
Is the guy pointing? Sylvester is. I think he might be doing. Is he doing like a point kind of thing, or is he standing? I don't remember how
I
he's
think
standing.
he's just standing.
Well, he's looking at it. It's like that guy is pretty much looking towards the
Urban
medicinal.
Medicinal, yeah.
Yeah,
I forget the address too.
I walk through that park so often. I should know. But
By the hill, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, the Urban Medicinal, the windows are
Time for a
silvered.
commercial break.
Yeah, they're silvered. And the gallery where Carl's art will be is right next door to it. It's called Gallery Next. I'm curating it, yeah. Freddie's art is going to be there.
Yum, yum. Mm-mm.
Dance Oli Dance.
Yeah,
Dance
I've seen
Oli
part of it. It's
Dance.
awesome.
Live TV dance party. First Friday
You
of
know,
each
I should
month.
get some
8
video of
p.m.
Urban
to 9
and,
p.m.
put it on a commercial
TCTV
here.
Studio A.
That'd be
440
okay?
Yager Way. Oh yeah.
Brown Interior Limited presents Private Memories, the new Skrill Meadow album, 2014. Featuring the song, Just Because.
Yeah.
Private Memories,
Parking lots in the case of the Urban Business School. Yeah.
Double Bass. Private Memories from Skrill Meadow, available at these fine retailers.
Coming up in the next episode of the program.
Your daily.
Yeah, that's right. Mr. Gintz is choking. Are you okay? Are you okay, Mr. Gintz? Are you choking? We're talking about hairstyles, not really though.
Well, we didn't even get to hairstyles.
Yeah, we got to all this other stuff.
Yeah, all the other stuff. At 11:30 p.m. and 2 a.m., watch this episode or last year's episode on Channel 22.
Somebody was in prison.
All
Mr. Gintz
the
is
time.
hacking up a lung. Uh-oh.
It'll be good.
I'm in two different houses though.
We're-
Two different galleries.
You'll be running back and forth like crazy.
Yeah.
We got to get more themes because we don't even have next week's theme yet.
Oh, I can suggest themes if you
Oh,
like.
yeah? Sure.
Yeah.
Where's the pen? You see that pen? Yeah,
A
here's a
pen.
pen. All right. Well, tomorrow is Hairstyles Day.
Okay.
Oh,
Followed by...
That's Carl's favorite day.
well,
And then chicken,
rather easy for me to maintain
Nice.
the hairstyle.
baths, and then Yom Kippur, then eating utensils, and then something else.
Okay.
Wait, is that something else?
What?
Something else?
No, something else. Maybe like weather.
Oh, no, well, I was teasing. You know, something else written on that date.
I want to say dentist.
Well, this is. I don't want to.
You don't wanna talk
no,
about
this
it?
is on the 29th. This is your day, Dan. So this is gonna be your.
Traffic jams?
You want to talk about traffic jams?
No, I don't. I want to talk about Mars. Yeah,
Mars.
there's a bunch of crazy stuff happening.
And then we could talk about traffic jams, I guess, the next day.
Yeah.
And then after that, well, then we're gonna be getting into Scary Month.
Scary month? Okay.
Yeah. Well, actually, that whole week should have been Scary Month that we just filled out. Actually,
Ghosts?
I think we already did ghosts though.
Did we? Okay.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to do.
Monsters?
Yeah. Well, I think monsters could be a whole week. I don't know. It's Scary Month. We still haven't decided if we're actually gonna go through with that. So maybe we'll. I
Okay.
think that we've completed the month. That's good for now. We got some messages, so we should probably listen to some of these messages. And here's Mr. Gintsu. It's all Mr. Gintsu. We left a ton of them today, so.
Rock on.
So we got this butcher, and he's saying, Kenny,
What?
you be a Jesus-loving motherfucker, or I'm cutting your head off.
What is going on?
Kenny says, oh, okay, I'll be a Jesus-loving motherfucker, because I don't want my head cut off.
Mm.
Carl's like, well, okay, whatever. Well, okay, you be a Jesus boy then. And he's like, okay. So Kenny's Jesus boy. Then Freddie walks in the door. What's your charge? And Carl's, well, you got to be a Jesus motherfucker, or I will cut your head off. And Freddie says,
What?
oh, okay. I'll be a Jesus motherfucker for you. And
He's reading.
Carl's like,
A script or something. He's
okay.
writing things and then reading them.
Then Bird, he walks in.
Mr. Ginsu spending his time
What?
writing scripts starring us.
I am highly confused.
And Carl's like, well, you need to be a Jesus motherfucker.
What's
I'm gonna
not to
cut
get?
your head off. And he goes, oh, okay. I don't want my head cut off, so I'd be a Jesus motherfucker.
Oh,
Well, he's kind of hard to understand.
And Sadie's walked in the door.
Sadie.
What?
Sadie's been gone for years.
Carl says, oh, you gotta be a Jesus motherfucker.
Contact
Mother
information, come
Or
on.
I fucking cut your head off.
What?
Well, I'd be a Jesus motherfucker, bitch. Is what she says. And then
Is he recounting something that
gives you.
No, he's writing scripts.
He's not
What?
recounting.
These are fictional.
Carl says, well, you're gonna be a Jesus motherfucker. I'm gonna cut your head off.
No, nobody was threatened.
Mr. Ginsey whips out his 12 gauge sheets. Carl right between the eyes and says, what? I can't hear you. I got an ear infection.
Here we go.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And you can make
Something like
anybody
that.
do whatever you want. Somebody this, somebody that. Who knows what? You can add, subtract, give a fuck. You understand?
No.
Where are we going with this?
I don't
How
know.
far you want to go? That's all you
This
gotta
is your
tell me.
story,
How
bro.
far you
You
wanna
should know.
go and where the fuck you want to fucking do it?
I don't know.
When the fuck you want to do it? And shit like that.
Man.
I see by my clock at 10 o'clock, which means I'm about an hour, 2 hours late from when you called me the first time. And I could have talked to you, but I was sleeping, so I didn't hear the phone.
All
Hey,
right.
quick for you.
What's that?
He's making more sense.
Anyone you can answer it. Doctors, priests, whatever. So, if Mother Mary had an immaculate conception
Okay.
way back when
Yeah.
there was no computers, no fucking nothing except for your horse or your feet. No wheels. Well, I guess they might have wheels. They might not have. They might have a cart. But I don't know.
They probably
But
will.
anyway, way back when that fucking bitch got raped. Did she get raped? Was she just a slutty little bitch? And she went over and had sex with someone and then she was
God.
like, "Oh, I can't tell my daddy. You kicked my ass."
They're supposed to have been married, and how come they're not?
Well, because
They're not doing
immaculate
it.
conception
They're
we
married.
know is
They were
impossible
betrothed.
today.
Joseph
Right?
and
We know
Mary were
that.
betrothed, meaning they were
She was
engaged.
either raped or she was a slut.
And they weren't married yet.
So it's one of the two.
And they were both
Whoever
quite
followed
young.
her ass,
And she got pregnant.
the ass she was sitting on, supposedly,
They had to get
whoever
married real
followed
quick.
her
Be married.
to wherever she had the baby
But she claimed to be a
is
virgin.
father. I'm
Story.
just letting you know. You people say, "Oh, it was immaculate
God came
conception."
to me in the
Jesus
night.
came down from the heavens and fucked her a hard one, and then went back up and she had a baby. Well, that don't fly, fuckers. Don't you understand? Somebody had to actually be there to stick the dick in her, and she had to either like it or not. And so it's either rape or not rape. And then
I can
I
tell
don't
you-
get
Are we
to
going
anyway.
to talk about
She
this
admired-
forever?
I can
Oh,
tell you
that's
the
part of the
Mormon
deal. That's why I
version
got
of this.
fucking into immaculate things, because
It would
she was a
probably be
minor.
a little bit
He didn't
cleaner,
want
yeah.
to be the fucking dad, and
Well, okay.
he didn't want fucking
Mormons,
people talking shit about him.
Mormons say that God is a man. He's a physical man. He lives forever, and he has super God powers, and he's eternal and immortal, and he's roughly in his 30s. Okay, this is what God looks like, and he has a beard, and he wears white, and he shines really bright, and he's supernatural. He's like this God person, but he's not a spirit. Mormons don't teach that he's a spirit or a ghost-like something. They teach that he is an individual. Jesus is an individual, always was a man, and the Holy Ghost is a disembodied spirit that looks just like another man. That's what Mormons teach. Mormons don't have the Trinity story. that God the Father, the Holy Ghost, and Jesus Christ are three and one at the same time. Mormons don't. Mormons teach that they are three separate, distinct individuals, all men.
Okay.
So the story that they tell is that God magically put sperm in her womb, or her.
They
He
get
didn't actually physically have sex with her. He beamed semen into.
But
her.
they talk about semen in the Bible or whatever it is, like.
No, the Bible doesn't say how exactly. It's just that she was impregnated. Is that a 3?
3.
I won.
You won. You beat everybody.
Wow, I won. I won last night.
I have
too.
no points. Yeah.
Would I get 1,500 yesterday or something?
Yeah. You
Wow.
did 2 days in a row.
Wow, I'm just a winning fool. Yeah. Okay. For the week, I keep thinking of things like spatula.
Oh, I like spatula,
Spatulas?
but we're doing eating utensils. It's already a day, but
Okay.
and cooking utensils. But it might be scary week, so we're gonna hold off on
I
it.
want to say frying pans
Yeah,
or pots and pans.
those are cooking utensils.
We're
We're gonna hold off on that though because
rolling
we might be doing scary week. We haven't decided yet.
Okay, rolling pins.
Maybe we should let's call Freddie, the producer.
Yeah.
How about items that you can hit, go to battle with in the zombie
Weapons?
apocalypse?
Non-
with,
non-traditional-
kitchen items.
Non-traditional weapon.
Non-traditional weapons.
Sure, that'd be cool. Yeah.
That just sounds like a good.
Rolling pins
Nice.
and frying pans.
Yeah.
Program.
Hey, Freddie, how you doing?
Hey, Freddie.
Hola.
Hi. Happy Ministers Day. I'm doing good. I'm headed down to Eastern Washington, to Vancouver, Washington, to go on a hike on Mount St. Helens.
Wow.
Nice.
You gonna go to the caves?
What?
You gonna go to the Cape Caves?
No, we're gonna hike all the way to the top of Mount St. Helens.
Wow.
Holy crap.
Are you gonna bring pictures?
Sure. Yeah, I can show you some pictures.
Are you,
Awesome.
to
Are
get
you
up there.
are you going to bring back a piece of rock or something from up there?
Rock? No,
Bat-
that's illegal.
Basalt?
It's illegal to take rocks from the mountain.
Yep.
I guess because if you keep doing that, then you could take the mountain would go away maybe eventually.
They'd be spreading the
There'd be no
mountain all
mountains at
over
all.
Washington and wherever people take the piece of rock with them. Well, that's sad. I was thinking,
That would it would take a lot to move a mountain. That's like a thing, but maybe we could do it if there's enough people.
one tiny piece at a time.
Yes.
What I might do is at the gift shop, I'm gonna get a little miniature version of the mountain and bring that home.
Oh, that's cool.
That's why I always think like when people go to space, that when they pee or whatever, and then they shoot their pee out into space, that they're gonna eventually run out of water on the planet. Maybe it'll take a long time, but I think.
Well, no, actually, it falls back to the earth.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Then
so
if
what-
that's the case, then how come we don't have tons of water? Like, I mean, we do have tons of water. How come we don't even have more water all the time? Yeah, I don't know. Well, it
it's
probably
like
goes
saying,
in.
it's like saying the amount of water that people see and do and deal with and stuff is just like literally a drop in the bucket.
Yeah.
So what happens when they eject, like the space shuttle?
Well, I don't want to get into it too much, but hey,
freezes.
we'll
It
talk
freezes and
about
falls
we'll
back
talk
to
about it
Earth.
after we got Freddie. Hey, Freddie. So about next month, are we going to be doing Scary Month? Is that too long? I think it might be too long. What do you think? Should we do an entire Scary Month?
Well, can we think of 31 scary things?
Oh, yeah.
I think we probably could.
Spiders.
31 years.
Spiders got to be in there. Scorpions.
Is it? I mean, but is it gonna just make us tired?
Lionfish.
Maybe we can do at least a couple of scary weeks, even though a scary month is gonna be towards the end there, and we'll see how we feel.
We could do scary week and then like fear week and then like frightening week or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then maybe we should
And
do
then
a scary tape
Clown
then.
Day, that'd be scary. I really think that's scary.
Scary background tape that gives us 2 weeks to do it. Or 1.5.
I'll try. Yeah, it's gonna be. There's a lot of stuff happening, and but I think that the new background tape we can make it happen pretty easy because we are trying to downsize, right?
Yeah. We'll be doing scary,
Okay,
maybe
cool.
scary background tape in next month. How's the production going?
Oh, it's going good. We've got everything all set up to go on TV. I think Bill, TCTV, the guy who usually schedules all the television shows, might be going on vacation, but we're scheduled out till Wednesday of next week, and so I'm going to try to make sure we get scheduled outside, further than that. I've got all the episodes up to today captured, and I think we're doing good on Koa too. I got the stuff on the radio for the next 2 days, and then I get back from the mountain on Wednesday for sure. So good.
Good. All right.
Okay. So we'll just different.
You're coming back on Wednesday, like the 24th?
Yeah, I actually have to work 10 to 6 on Wednesday, so I'll be back before then.
In 2 days?
Like probably Tuesday night.
That's 2 days?
Yeah, I'm hiking tomorrow. We're getting up at 6 in the morning and going up the mountain.
Wow. It's going to be hairstyles days tomorrow. Great. Well, thanks, Freddie. Do you have anything else you want to say today?
No, I don't know. I guess I have nothing much to say about miniatures other than...
You ever made one?
I think I made a car. I don't know. I can't remember. I remember I had a model car or a model something, probably a car that I was trying to make, but I don't think I ever finished it.
Hey, Freddie, are you going to take a camera on your hike and take pictures?
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Do a little bit of photo documenting of your journey up to the top.
I've got a lot of little toys. Maybe those toys are kind of miniatures.
Yeah, this is a miniature.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think as long as they're not full-size, they're miniatures.
Hot Wheels, Matchbox, those kind of cars, definitely miniatures.
Pearson has a miniature tea set.
Ooh, miniature pizza?
Tiny tea set.
Tea set.
Tea set. Those are cool.
I just want to watch a pizza. Maybe I got pizza on the mind all the time.
I would have tea parties with my cousins.
Did you bring spaceships today, Dan?
Pardon?
Did you bring any spaceships today?
No, I didn't bring any.
He didn't know.
Oh, you got to check the website. You can always see what theme day it is if you go to the website, YDHWM.com, and scroll down to the bottom. You get to see a calendar that tells you every day and what the themes are.
Oh, nice.
Plus, you can also watch every episode that was happening today 4 years back. So.
Oh yeah, we added another year box, right?
Yeah, we did.
Damn.
Time to start uploading the radio year episodes again. I remember I started trying to do that. Uploaded those to YouTube with a little video, but I kind of lost steam, and
last
I
year,
got like 6 of them up. So I got to start that again.
Wow. Great. Well, thanks, Freddie. We'll talk to you later.
Yeah, have fun.
Okay,
Be
bye.
safe. Bring water.
Hiking.
I have been hiking in, my God, I think a decade.
Have you been to the ape caves before?
Yeah.
Those are crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, those rocks are slippery. I slipped and fell.
Oh, hey, look at that.
The temperature in the ape caves are like 55 degrees.
It's cold in there.
Yeah. And so there's any moisture in the air.
Wear a jacket.
Kind of condenses on the rocks, and so it's a little damp in there and a little slippery.
It's the end of the program.
Yeah.
Probably even the shaved or woolly hat too if you have a shaved head. So.
Yeah.
I didn't die.
Yeah, if I ever go back in there, I got to take more flashlights. You need a lot.
Yeah,
So
it's very dark.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
no light in there. Thanks, Carl and Dan. Thanks for being here today.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I walked all the way to the end.
Thanks, Mr. Ginsu. Thanks, Freddie. We didn't call Mr. Ginsu, but it's okay.
Yeah, thanks, Carl.
Later.
Thanks, Kenny.
My pleasure. That's it for everybody that we talked to. Thanks, miniatures.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Matchbox.
What?
Matchbox and
Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels.
Oh.
I have a bunch of those too.
Yeah, I remember
That's
those
the number
days.
of day of the week.
Yeah, I have a whole toy box.
Don't we all?
TV channel 22, yeah.
11:30 p.m. and 2 a.m.
Yeah, you should watch the program.
YDHWM.com. You're watching it right now.
Yeah, you should.
Facebook, Twitter, YouTube.
You should watch more.
360-836-4384.
Call and leave a message if you'd
Who you
like.
guys want to be on the crew? I'm doing anything, Ken, if you want.
Look at all these people.
Join us. Join join us.
UFO FBI, one of us. TCTV,
Yeah.
TheLibby.com, Psycho Feeling, yeah, Jordy, fabulous. Thurston County, Washington State, USA, thank you.
I'm trying to think of something I forgot to say.
Viewers and listeners?
I'm out of time to say it. Okay.
Hell yeah, dog.
Bye.